Hey, what's up guys? Phoenix here, and it has been a little bit too long. Haven't made a video in like 9 days or something like that. It's been rather excessive, but as per usual, life finds a way to get in the way, and I've just had some very sparingly amounts of spare time in my life in the past, week and a half, with my other hobby being model trains and the clubs that I'm in involving that, setting up shows and displays and stuff that had to be manned, like very, what's the word I'm looking for? I guess overly manned is the thing I'm looking for. Very constantly. They have to be manned very constantly because it was at a fairground. So we obviously don't want little kids and people touching our shit that's really expensive while we're trying to put on a display and like just gather interest and show some cool things to people. As well as, my job has been ramping up a bit. Even though it doesn't really get affected by Christmas time, I've been doing a lot of overtime, pulling a lot of overtime at my job, as well as I've been playtesting for YCS Minneapolis. So any and all spare time I had for Yu-Gi-Oh! Has currently been going into testing for YCS Minneapolis to figure out what deck I want to play and all that sort of nonsense. But anyway, this video is going to be the start of a new little bit of a recording session, so hopefully I can get quite a few of them pumped out so I can go back to a semi-regular schedule, as per, the standard nonsense. DevPro servers have been down, so that also hasn't helped. Anytime I tried to get on to play with, like, friends or something, the servers have been down. I didn't really want to subject myself to checkmate at that specific time, but I'm going to go into it now, just because I can. But anyway, I'll probably do an entire other video, just explaining, like, why I've been busy and stuff in more detail for those of you that actually care. But for those of you who don't and are just here for the Duel video, let us just jump straight in. I'm not going to waste any more of you guys' time with this little part of the video and talking about stuff that actually doesn't really pertain to the deck at all. I'm playing with ABCs. I don't think I've actually said that in this video yet. And as you can see on screen, playing with this ABC deck with instant fusions in it. So let's just jump into the game. Alright, so this is good. I can actually play. I was kind of worried for a second that DevPro wouldn't be able to connect to the checkmate server, but apparently that's not something I need to be worried about. Okay, this hand is weird, yet doable. I can special this, normal this, special this out of hand, overlay into Gear Gigant, search a card, soul charge, make Tsukiyomi, discard the cards, but then I still don't get live ABC Dragon Buster, so that's a potential problem. Well, actually, I think there's another line of play here. This can special this, which, well, actually, yeah, because I'll be able to make Tsukiyomi here and then just bring back the gold gadget. I won't be able to bring back this because it has to first be special summoned, so that's a problem. The problem with this card being in multiples. So I can make Gigant, add a soul charge back the thing. Yeah, I kind of have to just see what I draw first. That's really just the problem here, is that I have to see what I draw first before anything else. So we'll overlay with these two, and we'll just go ahead and use Tsukiyomi's effect to try and draw into some potential outs. That's Instant Fusion, that's Union Hanger. These are very much cards that I could utilize to my fullest benefit. So we'll add A to hand here. When this is sent from field to grave, it can special A from hand. Here's the coolest fucking play that you're ever gonna see in your lifetime. I'm gonna instant fusion for Norden. I'm gonna do some Infernity nonsense here. Just you wait. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna Diamond Dire my own C so that it allows me to special summon. A from hand, which will equip B, which then I can use Soul Charge. So I'll target this, and I'll target this. I'm doing the Diamond Dire on it. So yeah, this will special A. Man, I'm a genius. Alright, so Union Hanger's effect will add B equipped to it. That way B can get a search. Whew. I was getting slightly worried there. So I'll Soul Charge here for Norden. I've got 3 spaces open, so I'll Soul Charge for Norden and Gold Gadget. Because Norden will just bring back the C. And then I'll overlay with C, or I'll overlay with A. I've got to overlay with A. That's definitely something that has to happen. But I can make Rafflesia, and I can make Gear Gigant. So yeah, I'm a champion. Don't ask how, don't ask why. I'm just the master. You cannot deny. But so B's effect will add another A. Just to, it doesn't actually really matter. I just don't have any of my floodgates, and that's a large problem, kind of. But I can still just fuel tons of things here. So I could have made Rafflesia Dweller instead of making this Gear Gigant because I already got a search. I just didn't see that until it was already a little bit too fucking late, and now I'm actually just messing up by summoning Rafflesia and not putting my thing in grave. I was a genius and now I suck. Man, this was such a cool idea, but it didn't work. Damn it. Because I suck. I should have made Dweller. And then that would have allowed me to have done things. Okay, so Raigeki and then into Phantom Knight's Ancient Cloak, but it doesn't matter because I'm just going to banish Beatrice. It doesn't matter. I get to start my next turn with ABC Dragon Buster, so Beatrice doesn't matter unless he kills me, which he could very well do. This is a fact. Nope, just Dante? Alright, easy. Fucking easy. Yeah, I should have made... What was it? It was either the correct play was to either not bring back the C, or it was just to do something different. Damn, 3? Alright. Shit, man. Got my ass. Well, we'll just go ahead and we'll just try and throw this at it, and see where it goes. Raigeki for 3, and then his nonsense happens. So yeah. I'm not really threatened by this Dante, because I could easily just Castell it. So I'm just going to get rid of one of these back rows. Phantom Knight's Wing. Not destroyed by battle or card effects this turn. Sure. Alright. I'm okay with this. And yeah, Dweller would have just been very valuable for me, even if I was using one of its materials straight off hand, because it would have most definitely just allowed me to negate his turn after the Raigeki. Well, negate his graveyard potential, which he didn't even banish his cloak, did he? No, it's still under the Dante. So he detached this, but then didn't search off it, and he didn't detach the silent boots. Man, this was weird, if I do say so myself. But we'll overlay into this. B will activate, which will allow me just immediately to add C, because that's the only other duplicate name I do not have in circulation. And then we'll activate the Castell to just put these back. I need to remember to mute opponent, because this is... I need to just do this now. I'm tired of the bants. The bants cannot be handled here. Phantom Knight's Wing can't be destroyed by battle or card effect. Good thing I'm not doing that. So let's see. He's put that in grave. I see what he did. He put that in grave so he'd have two things. But that's fine, because I just get to banish his card next turn anyway, because I just get to discard for ABC Dragon Buster. So yeah, my deck is just inherently so much stronger than his, even though I messed up first turn. After my amazing idea, I fucked up one small bit of execution so that I didn't get the ABC trio in grave. I had C stuck under Rafflesia, like a dingus. But otherwise, that first turn play was amazing, and you really can't tell me otherwise. It just doesn't do anything to a Raigeki. I mean, but a lot of things in this deck don't. This deck doesn't really care about being Raigeki'd. As you see, I got Raigeki'd, and it didn't actually matter because my opponent didn't kill me, and then he just, like, he's playing pure Phantom Knights, I can only assume, because he's playing Crane, and I haven't seen a single BA monster yet. So there is that. I'm just waiting for him to make the Break Sword, and then I'll just go ahead and do my thing. I'll do my thing to banish the... Oh, Leviair? Absolutely banish that, yes. Banish a card from field? Yes, please. Actually, do I care? He's not really doing anything with it. Well, if he tries to Break Sword this, I just get to bring back all 3 anyway. I get the float. So yeah, I really just don't want him resetting resources. So we'll just do this. I really just don't really care. The only thing that could cause me to care at this point is if this is a Solemn Strike, and if that's a Solemn Strike, then why has it not been activated the entirety of this game? If it's a Fog Blade, why has it not been activated the entirety of last turn? There's all these different things that come into play here as to why it should be what it is. I'm pretty confident that this card is basically just like something like Phantom Knight's sword. But he's got Wing and he's got Fogblade Engrave that he gets to use to bring back 2. So if he goes into the Breaksword play that I think that he's going to, if he tries to destroy Dragon Buster, I get to float down into the 3, and then those 3 will keep me from basically dying because Dark Rebellion is exact game over Castel. So there is that. That's actually a problem. Hopefully he just doesn't see it. Okay, Breaksword, cool. Cool. But otherwise, let's see. Yeah, I should have just saved this for Breaksword in hindsight, but no, even then, he still would have been able to make multiple Breakswords, depending on what he was capable of doing. Hopefully he just targets the Castel. Oh, he's not? Alright. Okay. So, that happens. What do I do about this situation? I know what I do about this situation. I do not tag out ABC Dragon Buster until he uses Dark Rebellion to steal its attack. Right? Because he'll use Dark Rebellion to steal its attack. Dark Rebellion will go up to 3750. And then he'll try to attack the Buster. And if he steals Castel's attack, it's guaranteed game. Right? But he stole Dragon Buster's attack. So I get to just chain it and tribute it. So he had guaranteed game by doing Castel, but instead now he is getting no attack boost. And so just because I got rewarded for not shotgunning the ABC Dragon Buster like I was expecting to do. I was planning on just shotgunning it, so now he gets no attack gain because no attack was lost. As well as I get to just summon another ABC Dragon Buster. I get to summon 2 ABC Dragon Busters next turn, actually. Oh, that's the rank up magic card. That's this card. He gets to summon Dark Requiem. Does that do any? I can't remember what that card does, even though I did a review on it. Let's see. Its type becomes 0, and it can't. Yeah, this is game. Okay, never mind. There was no way for me to win this outside of waiting until he summoned Dark Rebellion and then ABC Dragon Bustering. But I mean, hey, it's whatever. I'm okay with this loss because I made a mistake and I got punished for it. So I'm okay with that, even though I still was in very much a commanding position. But yeah, this is just pure Phantom Knights. Very interesting. And I completely forgot that this card existed. This is one of my favorite rank up cards that I've ever seen. And this is one of my favorite Xyz monsters that I've ever seen. And I did a review on both of these cards. I think it's even 2 separate videos. And I just forgot these cards existed. But yeah, this is cool. The fact that Silent Boots can search that is very good. Yeah, ultimately, I'm okay with this loss. I mean, I haven't played this deck in a week and a half. Point 1. Point 2, I fucked up where I could have easily have not fucked up if I had just stopped yapping and paid attention, even though my first turn play was, in theory, amazing. And then the other thing is I didn't do the Dragon Buster correctly. I should have just waited until... Well, if I'd waited until he went to Breaksword, he would have definitely Breaksworded the... Well, no, because he didn't Breaksword the ABC Dragon Buster, but he would have, potentially, if I didn't use its effect. I don't know. There's a lot of different what-ifs that could have happened here. I think I could have won this game if I'd structured my my negation differently, but it's whatever. Anyway, as always, guys, thanks for watching. As per usual, like, comment, subscribe to all the nonsense you usually do. Links are in the description to Twitch, Facebook, background music playlist, all that nonsense. Those are resources for you to use if you want to do so. But other than that, if you like my content and you want me to keep making content, even though I just had a long break, like this video to show your support. And if you know some people that might also like my content, I encourage you to share my videos around and maybe encourage them to subscribe as well. Helping grow the subscriber base at a record pace. I've never grown this quickly before. Is definitely a big and huge way to show your support, as always. And I'm forever grateful to you guys for you to do that, if that's something that you would like to do. But other than that, expect more videos in the future, and hopefully expect a more streamlined outro. I mean, goddamn shit. I take way too long for these things. But anyway, that's it for this video. Expect to see more on the horizon as I get more time together. Thanks for watching what is the words I'm saying? Thanks for watching as usual, and as always, guys, take care.